here to support my colleagues and really in their fight to not only get the state where it needs to be in terms of funding children, but more importantly, we're fighting for respect. And that's what this march is about.
Fighting for justice and education.
We know that there's a social justice issue here. We need to take care of our children. And right now there's so much emphasis on testing and so much emphasis on putting kids also in charter schools that it's really taken away from our students.
The outfit I'm in today, the little old woman who lived in a shoe, is the idea that we have so many children. Many kids go to high school and do not have a single class that is in the class size limit.
And that's causing sometimes a condition that's not safe because you have that many students with one teacher. It causes lots of problems, plus it's hard to give students individual attention.
Privatizing, this is corporatizing. We have more virtual schools, more charter schools, and more any other schools than public schools than we've ever seen in the history of the state and in the history of our country. The cornerstone of our democracy says that all children deserve an adequate and equal education, and we're not giving that to them. We, the people, are the only people who can fix it.
Many in the community do not have the resources to go to schools beyond their boundaries. They realize that something is going terribly wrong with public schools, that the funding is being eroded. Some of the funding is going to charter schools.
Let me introduce you to the working poor through no fault of their own. Hard-working secretaries who've been cut from 12 months to 10 months, and they keep doing it, and now they're part-time and folks.
Paraprofessionals in the classrooms assisting the teachers, we have lost so many of them, and it's making it harder to make sure that we're keeping order in our classrooms and in the hallways.
We are the students.
Every school should have their own social worker, but because of funds, most social workers have 3-4 schools.
This whole high-stakes testing has absolutely nothing to do with accountability. It has to do with money. Follow the money.
Learning is more than a test score. I want to be held accountable. I want people to know the job that I'm doing. I'm proud of the job that I'm doing, but I also see the limitations in the way that the whole system has been set up. So it's important that we refocus on the learning part.
Learning about other aspects of life and not just learning the curriculum just for the test. When I'm testing so much and so frequently, it just doesn't uphold the ideal of school and education.
And my daughter goes to Howard Elementary, proud student.
She's learned so much because of public teachers.
I want a better future for my daughter, Sophia, and she's got wonderful teachers, and she thinks they rock, I think they rock, and we as a state need to do better for our teachers.
I'm here in support of education. We'll have our voice to tell Tallahassee to leave you alone and let you educate our students. Thank you.
We don't change the system, we got to change the people who's driving the system. When the teachers and bus drivers and cafeteria workers and custodians become the enemy in our community.
And rather than be a race to the top, we've always been in a race to the bottom to see if we can underfund education. So it's time for my colleagues in the state legislature to step up.
We have to be proactive. We know that these same people who are creating these laws are still in office. Are you going to vote them back in? Are you going to let them do what they...
This cause is more than a worthy cause to fight for. Our children, our staff members, our community at large.
As they say, the squeaky wheel often gets the oil, and so we will continue to squeak until our voices are heard.
For the people, united, will never be divided.